Please do not fast forward this part of the video. This has important instructions on the code. I know everyone's here for the code. I know it, you know it, a cat knows it, we all know it. And to get around that, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. I was voted #1 most likely to turn into an evil supervillain in high school. So I know all the tricks. I know there's people fast forwarding to get the code. They're going to check here, they're going to check there. It's not going to work. You're going to get the code, you're going to run off, and my cat's going to go without food because no one watches the video. Struggling artist. If that were to happen, I'd probably have to sell my left testicle, a kidney or two, and possibly close down my YouTube channel forever. I know everyone wants that. Without further ado, the code. What I'll do is throughout the video, I will mention separate parts of the code. And also at some point in the video, at a random time, I will tell you which way those letters need to be arranged, if that makes sense. I hope it does, because I don't want anyone to miss out. If you hate this idea, let me know. But you know what? I'm having a bit of fun with it. The codes are limited, so in the future they won't be, hopefully, so I'll be able to just give them out and everyone can go and get them. But I've been watching Outer Banks. I love a good treasure hunt, so I'm just going to do something slightly different. I'm also doing a hero review and a few summons. So, without further ado, actually, greetings, loyal minions, traitorous fiends, friends and haters, beautiful humans. Welcome to the SciShow, the #1 ranked YouTube channel for people who follow the rules. If that's you, I appreciate you. And also, if that's you, you've got more of a chance of getting the code before people who don't follow the rules. They've probably already fast-forwarded to the end, looked at some code which I've popped up on the screen, and it's going to be fake, and then they're going to get pissed off because they haven't been able to redeem anything. So congratulations to all those that have stayed. I'll give you some letters to the code, and then, as I said, at some point in the video, I'll tell you which way to arrange those letters, and then you can go off and grab your freebies. My cat just meowed in approval, I believe, so that's a bonus. All right, Rosanna. No, before Rosanna, let's give you some of the code. One part of the code is UGGGH. So that's U for umbrella, G for golf, G for golf, G for golf, H for Harry. That's one part of the code. The other two parts of the code will come later on, and at some point I'll tell you which way to arrange those letters. On to Rosanna. Rosanna is looking fantastic. I love that gun she's got in her hand. I'm not going to make any sort of double entendre comments about it because I'm well above that, as you know. She's a Ranger class, which gives the talent of bypassing defensive buffs, which we can see there. I do just want to mention she does look fantastic, and she's looking very much like a private detective partner to Burton, so I think it's looking rather cool there. I like it. We'll throw that. Yep, we look there at the Aether attack as well, which is attack up, the Aether talent, I should say. At the start of the battle, 20% attack for 6 turns, so that's nice. I can see she's running at fast speed. Have the Investigator family, so for bonus for 1, 2, 3 heroes is 20, 30, 40 attack and health. Now, it is a bit disappointing that she's missing out on the passive. Some of these, I think it's the other family that's part of the Insanity stuff, gets the passive where they take less damage when they have Insanity. So it's a bit disappointing, but we can see good overall power, very balanced stats there. As I said, looking very cool. I like it. I love a hat. I love a gun. I love a lady who looks professional. I say no more. Last words. I know you're probably annoyed because I haven't given you the last words of the code, but last words, running at fast speed, deals 500% damage to the target, has an 80% chance for additional hits on random enemies up to 4 times. Additional hits deal minor damage. Okay, so 500% to 1, reasonable snipe. 80% chance, hello Bubba, come on. 80% chance for additional hits on random enemies, so that's nice, up to 4 times. It doesn't say that changes each time either, so that's 4 lots of 80%, so that's not too bad. It's a pretty good chance. I'd as a gambler, I'd take those odds, 8 out of 10. Additional hits only deal minor damage, but that's still reasonable if you hit, you'd want to be hitting 3 really, and on average you generally would, so that would be nice. All hit targets get 20 insanity every time they are hit and inflicts 50 insanity on the caster. So pretty no-nonsense good hero. No special effects, but the insanity is very nice. Come on then. Say hello. Sorry, my cat is trying to steal the show as always. I do like the insanity heroes that put more insanity on the enemy than they do themselves. So she's putting 50 on herself. I think on average you're probably going to hit 3, so you're going to get 20 insanity on each, which is 60. One may get 40. The less heroes that they have alive, the more chance there is of getting insanity on each one. So very solid hero. Nothing overpowered, nothing crazy, but very nice. And I do like the look of her, which is why I've decided to do a few pulls to see if I can snag her. The odds are very low in this portal, as we know. 0.6% for a featured hero, 0.5 for a legendary, but we do have that 3 times bonus draw. So I would love to grab Rosanna, and Rosanna, we'll see how we go. But first, another part of the code is psychosis. I'll pop that up on the screen just for anyone who doesn't know how it's spelt, but that is another part of the code. So there we have 2 parts. There's one more part, and there's also the part where I tell you the order they need to be arranged in. So hopefully we're all playing along and it makes sense. I'm going to get absolutely smashed if people can't understand this, but let's move on. Let's do some summons. Okay, so just as a recap, I've given the letters U, G, 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 H, and psychosis. That is the second and third part of the code. And after my summons, I will give you the remainder of the code, and you can stick it all together and go get your freebies. I was actually going to say that I was only going to give the code if I summoned something good, but I thought that was a little bit nasty. So let's see what we've got. Really hope I can pull something nice for you. So I get to share in the goodies. Let's see, I would love Rosanna. Odds are very low, so I'm not liking my chances. Oh, it's nice with the costume. Goopy. Yeah, not looking great so far, but it only takes 1 pull and everything will turn around. Nothing for me. Oh, red was looking good. Nothing at all. That's a little disappointing. Look, why not? I'm a sucker. I'm in a good mood. I'm giving stuff away. Huge thanks to Small Giant. I will also mention with the other content creators when they do their codes, do the right thing. Use the code if you get it. But again, watch their videos. Don't just fast forward to grab the code. Watch the video. Give them some love. Drop them a comment. Give them a thumbs up. They're all doing a fantastic job. Yeah, just wanted to get that out there. My pulls are looking crap. Two is fantastic, that hero. But yeah, nothing good here. Unfortunately, there we go. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for, the absolute last part of the code. And again, if you've fast forwarded to this point thinking that you're smart and have the code, I've got some bad news. You're going to have to go back and watch the whole bloody video just to find out what the code is. So keep that in mind. One more pull. I didn't think that was going to work. The first part of the code is on the screen now, is WM4. W for whiskey, M for magic, and the number 4. So you've now got all 3 parts of the code. You should also know which order they go in, put them all together, jump onto the website, stick it in there, and get your code. So you know where to go to enter the code. Again, for anyone who's skipped straight to this part, that's not the actual code. That is just the letters that are in the code. The rest of the video will tell you how to arrange them to redeem for your prizes. I hope you all had fun. Thanks for watching. I hope to give more of these codes out in the future, so stick around. If you enjoy what I'm doing, gently press the subscribe button, give your kitty a scritch for me, and have a good one.